What's going on, YouTube? We back at it again with another video. In today's video, just me doing miscellaneous stuff to the Hellcat. So let's show you guys what we got going on. First thing we're gonna do is exhaust transmission mount. This is off of a different transmission. The other one I had was not the right one because this car was all-wheel drive. So the rear-wheel drive mount is shorter and the bolt placements are in different areas. This is off a 6-speed transmission, so it looked a little different. So I'm gonna test it out. If it don't work, it don't work. These mid pipes, my driver's side is bent, so I scrape on every bump, every pothole. So my boy's doing a scat swap. Shout out Dez. He let me borrow these for a little bit until he get his running. And then the next thing we're gonna be doing is my rear bumper sensors and parking sensors. So them ones are off a Jeep. I don't even have these, so I think that's why they don't work at all. So we're gonna swap this into that bumper. That's an AC line. We're gonna do that when we do the cooling system, which is over here. This is the old one. It was rubbing on my pulley, so I ordered new hoses. Dodge, got them from Dodge. They're here. I was out of town, so I have to go get them tomorrow now that I'm back. And then the next thing is this spoiler. So it's off of Charlie. So the backup camera, this car didn't have a backup camera. Backup camera plugged in right here. So instead of me making somewhere to mount, I just got the Charlie spoiler because they got the backup camera right here. So why not do that? And it's low-key something that nobody done before. So I'm gonna see how it looks. So first thing we're doing is the exhaust. So I'm gonna lift up the car and set the camera up. These two in the middle I just took off. They're not even that like bad for real. I don't know why when they sit in the car, what's going on, but like, watch when I flip it up. Like that's not good. This one especially, like, this one's real bad. So hopefully when I put those new ones on, no more scrapes, but let's take this mount and see what we got going on with this real quick. So, you guys see, like, it goes like this. It's not long enough. So, that's not gonna work. So, I have to go get my custom one made. That's what we were gonna do from jump, but my man's had this, so I just wanted to test it out. So, let's put these new cats on, I guess. We got the exhaust back on. I added a plate right here because I was missing a bracket. So the exhaust was low-key sitting a little low. So I think that might have just fixed the problem. So we're going to see when I leave and go past these speed bumps later. But now we about to drop it down and do the rear bumper. And then we're going to call it a night because it's almost 1 in the morning, y'all. So let's drop this car down right quick. It definitely looks a lot better, guys. I'm not going to lie. Let me move this out the way. Like, that's a way better, y'all. Before, I promise you, it was almost touching the ground. So when I leave, I'm gonna test it over a couple bumps. Actually, guys, my phone's on 1%, so I'm really just gonna continue this tomorrow. And I'll also have my supercharger cooler parts tomorrow too, so we could do that all in one video also. So I'll catch y'all tomorrow. This morning I went to Dodge and we got the lines I needed for my supercharger cooler. So these are right here. Oh, let me get this out. So this is the one that got tore up. And then this is the one that's gonna prevent it from getting tore up again. That's the one that prevents it from getting tore up. So basically, the way it was sitting in there, it was like this. Like that. And this ain't metal. It's supposed to be straight across. So this one being rubber, it was bending and flopping. It wasn't straight across. So this one was wobbling and wobbled into the pulley and started rubbing. So we're gonna swap those out, and then we're gonna put the AC line right here. We're gonna put that in also. So I'll have my supercharger cooler system working and my AC working after we put those in. I also got this from Dodge too, but I'm not gonna put it on until I do my next oil change. It's just an oil filter that says SRT on it. It's from the Viper. It's a little bit bigger too, so I'm gonna save that for my next oil change. And I got a small exhaust leak, so I'm finna put my mid-price back on and take my homies off because these ones sat in there a little different. And I got the, I put a little plate on the exhaust so now it sits up and it's not rubbing when I hit speed bumps. I tested it out this morning when I left the house to go to Dodge. I went over like 6 speed bumps, nothing scraped. But my suspension is treacherous, so gotta figure that out next. All right, YouTube, so as you guys saw before, we had swapped out this rear bumper sensors and wire harness. So now the parking sensors are working. When I reverse, it'll let me know if I'm about to hit something. It beeps now, so all that's functional. We got the exhaust fixed. Oh shoot, we got the exhaust fixed so you guys can see it's not really that low no more. It's still a little low, but it does not rub. The next thing we got to do is the supercharger cooler lines. And then, so after I did the bumper, I had left. New day. This morning, driving my car, we swapped out the Harmonic Balancer bolt for a 2018 Harmonic Balancer bolt because of the pulley I put on there. We swapped it out. My pulley, the bolt actually came loose, so I just had to tighten the bolt up. That's what I was doing right now. I don't know why I didn't record, but I just got it tight. I ordered something that stops the flywheel from spinning so we can get it really tight. So my car's just gonna sit here until that comes in like this because I don't want to drive it until that's fixed. So when that comes in, I'll probably get to working again. All right, y'all, so I got this hose in and I got the AC line in also. I didn't record this. I forgot to set my camera at both times, so let me just show you. I got it hooked up, so I'm gonna go recharge my AC when I get this bolt all the way tight, torqued down. All right, YouTube, so it's a couple days later. I got this bolt tightened all the way down, torqued down, everything. It's still wobbling. So at this point, I think my harmonic balancer is bad. So I'm gonna have to replace a harmonic balancer probably. That's just the only solution at this point. And then down here, like I told you guys, my suspension was making crazy noises. I think I just found out what that noise was. So when I'm hitting the brakes and shit, my car just like crackles and shit. So look, if you guys look right there, let me zoom in. On that bushing. See how that back one's like skinny now and not fat? Like look how fat they were. And now it's skinny and squished. So I don't know if that happened when we tightened everything down or what. When I took it to the alignment shop, they told me that my lower control arm was loose. So I tightened all that up. And I don't know. I never really noticed it until I went underneath the car when I put this in the flywheel so that I could torque it down. Then I got to looking underneath. I just got to noticing stuff. I just tightened a couple bolts that were loose under there. My harmonic balancer is actually rubbing. Like, it's not rubbing, but the belt is rubbing on part of the motor. I was at the conclusion where I think my harmonic balancer is bad, so I'm just gonna order one. And then all the hoses, so I got them in. I ordered all the OEM hoses itself because, like you guys see, we some AutoZone hoses right here, and like there's kinks in them. So I just ordered all the OEM stuff, so I don't got no problems with these in the future. I'm just tired of all these problems after problems. So Yeah. Alright, y'all, so I got the lower control arms right here. These are gonna be the ones I swap out for now. If they don't make a difference, I'm gonna swap these ones out too. And hopefully that makes a difference. Alright, YouTube, so we got the lower control arm out. About to put the old one back in. This ain't even the one that looked bad, but it is what it is, bro. These don't even look good. Like, I hate this shit look old. But this is all off of 2020 Hellcat, so I don't even know why I replaced it to begin with, so I'm about to put it back on, y'all. I can't really set the camera up because tripod, it keeps like going like this, going like that. And so it ain't staying straight, so I can't really get good angles, so that's why y'all only seen this clips y'all seen. But we about to put it back on, go to the other side, and then take it out, and hopefully it feels better. All right, y'all, so I finally got this one off because I was over here fucking with these. My adaptive suspension is acting crazy, so it said something about the sensors being wrong, so I think that's where it was going. That's supposed to go, but I don't know. So I was doing that. Look at this shit, y'all. Bro, I don't know how long it's been like this, but that's definitely not good. I don't know if it's because how tight we got it or what, but I took it to alignment shop. They said lower control arm was too loose, so they couldn't do the alignment as good because it just got loose again, is what they said. So we tightened it up. I didn't notice this when we tightened it up. I don't know if this is from tightening because this side was done the same exact way, so I feel like they both should look like this. But yeah, y'all do not buy this suspension, bro. Y'all see that? Do not buy it, especially for your Hellcat. Like a Hellcat, do not buy it. Something else, probably. But definitely get replaced next because I do not need to end up like this. All right, YouTube, so I got the suspension done, got my wheels back on, so let's see how different it is, I guess. If it's any different. My brakes feel loose as hell, I don't know why. Squeak, 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 y'all. Squeak, squeak, squeak. I can't wait to fix that, so you don't gotta deal with that no more. See, y'all see them parking sensors working though. Them fucking parking sensors working, y'all. I can't see nothing, but I wanted to roll the window up so y'all don't hear the squeaking. I don't hear nothing. I think I'm good. What a low ass box. I ain't gonna lie though, it's already feel different just from stopping. Just from stopping, it already feel. I don't got my fan on, so I ain't gonna do too much driving, but bro, my car feels so much different, y'all. Like, no bullshit. Oh my God, that's actually crazy. I'm about to go over a couple bumps real quick, see how it feels, but see, we finally got my suspension right. We got my suspension right, y'all. My fan ain't on. I still gotta put my fan on. I was just gonna wait to see what I did with this Harmonic Balancer, because it's definitely rubbing. That's why it's squeaking. Okay. It definitely drives way better. Like, yeah, we did it, y'all. Listen, no noises. We did it. We did it, bro. Let's fucking go. I'm happy as hell. My car feels way better, y'all. Definitely the suspension. Do not buy that bullshit ass suspension. So now the only thing I gotta do is those hoses and this harmonic balancer. Definitely here. Yeah, this is way better. I need a better alignment now though. Definitely need to go get that ASAP. But yeah, guys, suspension's fixed. Other shit not, but we'll get it. But yeah, guys, suspension's fixed. About fucking time. About time, y'all. I'm so happy. This is what's going on with the Harmonic Balancer. I don't think I've ever got the footage on camera. So look at it. Hold on. I don't like how that just did that. See how it's wobbling? That one right there on the bottom, it's wobbling. Not really squeaking no more, but I'm gonna cut the car off. I need to put some more coolant in too. Alright guys, so now that the suspension is fixed, all I gotta do is get the hoses put on for this, for the supercharger cooler. I need to go get a condenser too. There's one in Chicago, but I just ain't been able to make my way to Chicago. Like, this is my only car. Because it's leaking, it's literally leaking out this small corner right here. Alright YouTube, so we finally got the parts I needed. Here go the supercharger cooler condenser right here. And it actually came with these. So now it ain't gonna be in there rigged. I got the other one in there rigged. Here go all the OEM hoses for the supercharger cooler right here. And here go my Harmonic Balancer. I found, the guy I got this from had this, so I'm gonna give this a shot. If not, I'm gonna order a brand new one. Hopefully this works. But this is crazy. These two little brackets right here, these little rubber pieces, $1,000 from Dodge. These hoses was $200. And I'm gonna be putting all of this on after I'm done doing the carrier bearing on the scat pack. Alright YouTube, so we got mine's off, it's just hanging by the hoses. This is how we had mine on. A bolt, a nut as a spacer, because I didn't have these right here. Which these came with the new condenser, so that's a plus. It's not bad. These hoses weren't even that bad. They're the same exact hoses. It's just these are cut to the right size and stuff. So that's why I ordered them, because I was just tired of rigging shit. But I guess I'm gonna have to rig that hose. And then so I got this one already in back here. It goes from the pump to the line that goes down here. So I got it in there. I'm just trying to make sure everything fit good. That one is good. And then this one is this one right here. It goes like that. So I'm gonna swap them over. Alright y'all, so I got the condenser on with all the hoses right here besides this hose that goes like this. And then that little hose that goes on the other side. But I'm about to drop this radiator so we can get the Harmonic Balancer off, so we can put the new one on right here. And hopefully stops the wobbling and I can drive off in my car when we're done, because I'm ready to go home. Alright YouTube, so I got the whole cooling system out. I hate this shit because it's always a mess, so I did it without recording this shit. It's making me mad, making me yell. It's just a whole bunch of bullshit to this shit. All because of this right here. But got it out, made a mess. Time to take it off. Alright YouTube, so I took the bolt out, I took the belts off, and this motherfucker came right off. So I don't know if that's the solution to our problem or what, but you guys can see it was rubbing for sure. Like, You can't tell me this wasn't rubbing. And that's the cover. And the cover's on there, flush, everything. So I don't know what was going on or what. I really don't know what to be looking for, but you can tell like this bitch definitely got some metal shavings, and then this one's clean. So I don't know. I've never had to replace a harmonic balancer. It's my first time doing it, so don't even know where to be started, nothing. But it literally wobbled right off. When I took the bolt off, it came right off. So yeah, so we probably gonna clean that up and then put the new one on. All right, YouTube, so we got the car fully together, man. Gotta fill it up with coolant, try to start it up, and just hope for the best. See if there's any leaks first. We just had a big old mess.
No leaks, we good.
It's burping now. Was it burping before?
Hell no.
That walk, man, that walk. Alright, y'all, so we about there. Probably gonna drink himself up again. Alright, y'all. First start after everything's installed. No. That plate's still in there. In the slide wheel. Well, your Hama just had a heart attack. Alright, YouTube, so my dumb ass forgot the plate and the flywheel. I thought my motor locked up, but we good. I did this the other day when I was doing it. Alright, y'all. Now that I took that out, hopefully it starts. No squeaking. Alright, y'all, so no more wobbling, no more squeaking. We done did it, y'all. We done did it. Alright, YouTube, so we got the car running and driving. I need to put some power steering fluid back in this bitch. But yeah, y'all, this bitch slow as fuck. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, y'all. And the next goal is 10,000 subscribers. I know we just hit 1,000, but we gonna times it by 10, and then we go on 100.